Speaking to nobody? Am I crazy? Because you probably are. I'm going to sue Sony for emotional distress. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another camera review video. In a previous video, I reviewed the Canon M200, which I did not love, and so I did promptly return it. And now I have the Sony ZV-1 and I'm in love with this camera. Well, that's a strong word. Moving too fast. I do like this camera and I'm going to be telling you guys all the things I do love about it and some of the things that I absolutely do not love. So if you're interested in seeing a real, honest review from a non-professional, someone who's just a normal camera user, a lover of photography and filmmaking, please keep watching. To begin this video, I'm going to just open up my notes. I've been documenting as much as I can about this camera just so that I could give you guys a proper review so you can really know what you're getting into before you make this purchase, because even though it's considered a budget vlogging camera, I don't know whose budget consists of $1,000. So it is a big purchase in my opinion, so you really should know the ins and outs about it. I'm going to start off by just showing you guys a little clip of the unboxing. I purchased this camera along with a tripod, which I believe to be the Bluetooth tripod, because I thought it would just come in handy so that I could zoom in and out and do all that fun stuff when I'm not in close range of the camera. Like right now, I thought I'd be able to just zoom it from here. I couldn't do that because the one I bought actually was not Bluetooth. So I sent it back because I'm not going to spend $120 on a tripod that does not have Bluetooth. Otherwise, I could just buy any random tripod. So it comes with that little puffy thing that goes on top of the mic. And it also comes with a little cord that just charges the actual camera and the battery, and it comes with a battery. I forgot to mention, I've already filmed this entire video. I have already filmed this entire video, and I'm just gonna really get into what happened to that previous video. So I filmed that video along with a makeup tutorial, and I had to scrap both of them because I filmed in a file, which I'll show you the exact name of the file. It's called ADVHC. You do not want to film in that. I don't know what exactly it means, but if you do film in that recording setting, you unfortunately will not be able to transfer the files to your laptop or to your phone. So this camera does come equipped with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so you can transfer your photos and videos to your phone, but the way you do it is through the app. It's called Imaging Edge. The other way to transfer your files is the old-fashioned way, putting the memory card in your laptop. Something that I realized with new laptops now is they don't really have the USB ports. They don't have SD card ports for your memory card. So one accessory you might want to look into buying is a memory card port. You can get it from Apple or you could just get one from Amazon. That's what I have to do to transfer my videos because I personally don't like the Edge imaging app too much. It doesn't really benefit me personally, but I know it will benefit a lot of other people. Once you do insert the memory card, the way that you're going to find your videos and your files, your photos, whatever it is you're going to open the memory card thing that pops up. You click onto it, and then there are two files. You click on the M for root. When you click on that, a bunch of different files are going to open up. You click on clips. You click on clips and then your files will be in there. When you're filming, you want to film in either 4K or HD. Do not film in AVDCH, whatever it was called. I'm going to show you guys because you can't transfer. The reason why I originally changed to the ADVHC option of filming was because it takes up less space on the memory card. So I actually had to buy an additional memory card of 128 gigs because this camera does have pretty large file sizes, but to reduce the file size, instead of changing from 4K or HD, what you can do is change your record setting from 60p 50M down to 60p 25M. And that actually makes a lot of a difference and it gives you a lot more recording time and photos. When you're done filming whatever it is you're filming and you need to use your memory card again, you know how you have to format the memory card to delete everything. because even if you delete each individual file, your memory card is still going to stay full. So you need to format it. You go into the settings, the fourth option, and then you go down, and then you click over 4 times, and you'll see format card there. And that's where formatting is. When I first filmed this video, one thing I said that was actually incorrect, and I'm gonna expose myself now, is I said that the camera does not come with beauty mode turned on. It actually does. So right now beauty mode is turned off because the trick is when you get the camera and you're filming with beauty mode on, you look crystal clear and detailed in the viewfinder. But then when you transfer your files onto your laptop, that's when you can really see that beauty mode is turned on and you just look really blurry, really like touched up. It takes away from the whole point of having a high quality video. Another thing that comes turned on is object tracking. So there's an option in the camera where it tracks objects rather than tracks your face. So I turned that off and I turned on track face and eyes. I spent about 2 to 3 hours trying to get through a really quick audition self-tape, okay? And I'm telling you, I'm going to sue Sony for emotional distress because it took me so long to film. I actually gave up and just used some clips that I got earlier, even though I wanted to do more because I thought I could have done better. I gave up because this camera is so frustrating. The battery dies so quickly. It is just, and then I did some research because I thought maybe my camera is defective. Nope. It's just the Sony camera. So the battery lasts about 45 minutes of filming. That's right, only 45 minutes of filming. And I bought another battery because that's how bad it is. And the secondary battery that I got off Amazon is like, I think it lasted about 15 minutes of filming. It's terrible. And then to charge up the camera fully, you have to charge it for 2.5 hours to fully charge the battery, only for it to live for 45 minutes. I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous. So between the large file sizes and the battery dying, it was just impossible to get through. And then my laptop died, which I didn't have a reader, so I had to record myself saying the other person's lying on my laptop, and then I was going back and forth, and then my laptop died, and then my camera died, then the second battery died, and it was just a nightmare. So the battery dies really quickly, so keep that in mind. And the only way that you can charge the battery is by charging the entire camera. So it's not like you can have one battery in while you're charging the other battery and vice versa, no. So that is really frustrating. That is the biggest downfall of this camera. Like if you're making a pros and cons list, that counts as like 3 points for the cons. Another very frustrating thing about it is I don't always have the viewfinder open when I'm filming. So sometimes I have it closed and I'm just looking directly into the camera. And when the battery does die, even though there's a little red thing that shows you're filming, I don't really focus on that. I'm just looking into the camera. You do not hear it. There is no signal, there is no warning. It just suddenly retracts. You hear the camera lens retracts and you're done. You're done, okay? So that is really inconvenient. So just something to keep in mind. Make sure you're really focusing. Like, is my camera alive right now? Am I just like speaking to nobody? Am I crazy? Because you probably are. Now, another setting you might want to turn off is the overheating setting. So I actually chose to turn off the setting where the camera shuts off when it overheats, because most cameras do overheat pretty quickly and then they just shut off. So I turned that off. So if the camera overheats, like, sorry boo-boo, that's your fault. You're not gonna end my video. Like I said, I was filming some audition tapes earlier today and a lot of them were just complete garbage. And I'm not talking about the ones where I completely forgot a line. I'm talking about the ones where I was completely out of focus. I have watched so many different videos on how to properly get this camera to focus, and I don't know what I was doing wrong. So I don't believe this is a problem with the camera. I think it's a problem with me. If anyone out there knows how to get this camera to properly focus while you're in movement, just walking around from here to there to here, please let me know in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it because it was just really frustrating. And my advice to you is, please, I heard someone say this and I didn't listen. You need to do a test shoot, do a test clip whatever action it is you're going to be doing, whether it's a makeup tutorial, you're going outside for a walk, filming an audition, whatever you're doing, I'm going to show you guys an exact example of what it is I'm talking about so you can get a better understanding. So the issue here is I don't understand why it was focusing in and out that way. And sorry, I just need to read my list to make sure I'm getting all the points. The lens constantly refocusing makes a noise in the video. So that's something to note too. Like you can actually hear the lens doing the thing in the background of the videos. And you literally, it takes away from the audio. Because when you have noise that close to the camera and then the audio is back here, which one do you think is going to take over? The noise of the lens. So that's really inconvenient, and you just need to make sure that you're going through all the camera settings. I went through every possible camera setting for filming and I just don't understand how to do it. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so I don't really know all the ways. I'm gonna still keep on trying to figure it out, but I would really appreciate if someone could tell me how. I love that this is a review telling you guys what to do and then I'm asking for help. I know I've said a lot of negatives about this camera, but that isn't me trying to discourage you from buying it. This is a camera I've wanted for so long, so I definitely do recommend it, but I just feel like this is a camera that so many influencers buy, so many professional vloggers and YouTubers, and you're seeing so many people with this camera and it's easy to just think it's perfect. So I just want you guys to know that it isn't. It does have flaws just like any other camera out there. I feel like no matter how much money you spend, there are going to be some things you don't exactly love, but you deserve to know. The battery just suddenly died mid-speech. I don't even remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something about like influencers, but basically a big part of why this camera is so popular is because of the influence of influencers and of social media and people online. I'm trying to speak really quickly so that I can wrap this up because the camera is going to die. This is battery number 2. I just put it in and it's already halfway dead. So I hope that everything I said did help you guys a little bit in your decision making. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the good things about this camera. The quality of the sound, the quality of the film, the quality of the photos, it is impeccable. It is fantastic. I mean, this camera is a fantastic camera. Of course it has flaws. All cameras are going to have flaws. I just wanted to let you know what the specific flaws are for this one, but the quality is great. So if you're looking for quality over, I don't know why I said that. I was going to say quality over quantity. I have no complaints when it comes to the final product of the videos, other than the autofocusing issue, which is not an issue of the camera itself. It's an issue of me not knowing how to properly focus it. But it is a great camera and I do recommend it. But I also recommend you take note of the other things I said in the first half of this video, because you have to really think if you're willing to put up with that. So it is a really expensive camera and you can still get really good quality from a different camera. So you just have to really test them out and see which ones you prefer. I will definitely be keeping this one. I'm going to link it down below. I bought it directly from the Sony store, but there are other places you can buy it as well. I don't recommend buying it directly from the Sony store because they don't do free returns. That's right. When I sent back the tripod, they made me pay for it myself. Yeah, Sony. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.